Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of Creative Languages, Creative Language Exercises. Today we will be doing something called object learning. So what is object learning? I will show it to you now. So this exercise, object learning, is all about being fast. You only need to look around and pick an object, and then you create phrases out of it. Every time you see this object, your brain will remember the words and phrases more easily, because this is how our brain works with languages, right? It looks for visual cues to remember the words. That's very similar to what we were doing with the images in the last video, the first one. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is to pick an object in your room or around your house. So what I decided is to take my computer, okay, that you can see here, right? The computer is my object of preference, okay? You can do it with any other object you want, okay? Look around and pick your favorite object over the table, for example, right? It can be a lamp, it can be the mobile phone, it can be a pencil, whatever. Next thing, obvious thing, is to translate it to your language, to the language you are learning. Every time you enter the room today, say the word out loud. Okay? So here I picked, as I told you, laptop, and my L2, my language, the language I'm learning is Japanese. So in Japanese is pasokon, pasokon. Every time I will enter the room today, I will say pasokon. Then the next thing you will do is ask questions to it. How is the object? What is it for? What can you do with it? Who can you give it to? Where you can buy it, etc. So we have some examples here. We have, first of all, how is it? In Japanese it's do desu ka? And you answer, watashi no pasokon wa chisai desu. My computer is small. Okay, I'm just describing the physical thing. And then you say rectangular, 長方形で、色は黒と銀です。Right? So it's rectangular and the colors are black and silver. And here again, another question. Where it is now? 今はどこにあるの? The answer, パソコンは机の上にある. This means the laptop or computer is over the desk. Okay, 机, desk, right? You see, here it's just a lot of phrases out of a single word. Kind of like magic, right? So let's continue. What can you do with it? パソコンで何ができるのか? The answer is, you can play video games, ビデオゲームをしたり、you can work with it, 仕事をしたり、友達を話したり、you can talk to friends, you know, 音楽を聴いたり、listen to music, 映画を見たりすることができる、movies, 映画を見たり、to watch movies, right? You can watch movies as well. So you see, I just produced many phrases here. And I would suggest you to do that with the language you are learning. And you produce as many phrases as you can, okay? This is just an example, right? But you can produce many more phrases, and you can ask as many questions as you want. So the last one we will show today is this one. Where can you buy it? どこで買えるの? And I answered, you can buy it, you buy it in the store, at the store. お店で買う. Oh, and finally, I forgot about this one. How do you use it? Very important, right? どのように使っているか? The answer is, you write on the keyboard, right? With the keyboard. キーボードで書く. You see how many things we did with just one word? It's amazing. It's something that you can do right away, any time of the day when you have free time. You pick an object and you can create 50 phrases, 60 phrases out of a single object right away. And this way you will produce a new vocabulary and grammar very, very fast. And that's something awesome, especially for beginners. So this is the homework that I normally give to my clients and to my students as well. Do the same with 2 more objects. Okay, repeat these phrases several times a day, especially when you enter the room and see these 3 objects. Okay, you look around the room, you see these 3 objects, and you repeat the phrases. You don't have to repeat all of them, but just the ones that are more important to you, the ones that you need to study. Okay, and finally, the next 7 days, you can do the same. You do the same with other objects around the room, right? You can do this with your beds. You can do this with the curtains, the window, etc. Okay, and then important, after this week, it's important to change the environment and go somewhere else. Not only at home, but you can also go to the office, to the street, to the school, and pick objects there. Alright, my friends, do you like this exercise? Because I love it. I use it a lot, especially with languages that I'm still a beginner. I have used it with Russian, I have used it with Japanese, I have used it with Polish. If you have 15 minutes of your time, you can have a lot of fun with it and discover new words always, right? Even if you are an advanced learner, an intermediate learner, okay? So again, do this exercise, leave a comment below, like and subscribe, and I'm looking forward to your experiences with it. Okay, my friends? Have a great day and see you around. Bye bye.